We'll be finishing up this Lost World level. Hey, it was kind of a Lost World level, wasn't it? You know, it was and it wasn't. Just have like 20 more minutes to go. Some more lightsaber fighting.
What is it?
What?
Trying to figure out what I was doing. Alright, I was on the Rakata computer. Alright, that door is locked. Hey, wait, this ramp up here. It just wasn't showing a door on the mini-map. Temple Summit. There's some more trash cans to open. Alright, here we go. Big confrontation. Might as well save first.
Revan, I knew you'd come for me. Malak thought you might be afraid to enter the temple again. But he doesn't know you like I do. Not anymore. Not since you've changed.
Quickly, Bestila, come with us. We have to escape before Malak arrives.
Escape? You don't understand. I have sworn allegiance to Lord Malak and the Sith. I am no longer a pawn of the Jedi Council.
A pawn of the Jedi Council? What are you talking about?
Surely you know what I mean, Revan. Look at what the Council did to you. They turned you into their puppet. The same thing they do to all who are truly strong in the Force. They speak of the dark side as if it is something to be feared, but in reality their only goal is to manipulate those who are strong in the Force. The fear of the dark side is a tool to maintain control. Why do you think the Jedi forbid you and Malak from joining the Mandalorian Wars? They knew you would realize your true potential and break free of their domination. Malak has shown me how the Jedi Council have been using me the same way they once tried to use you. They've been holding me back because they knew one day I would surpass them all.
It's not too late, Bastila. You can still turn away from the dark side.
I resisted it first. I endured the Sith torments with the passionless serenity of a true Jedi, emptying my mind. But after a week of endless tortures, I finally saw the truth. Malak forced me to acknowledge my anger and pain. He showed me the liberating power of these emotions. Then he made me see how the Jedi Council has denied me what is mine by right. The Jedi Council gladly used my battle meditation in their wars, but they still treated me like a child, like an inferior. They were jealous of my power, of what I could become. They wanted me to bow and call in masked code and obey their every order. But all the while, they were exploiting my battle meditation for their own use.
Don't be lured in by these Sith lies, Bastila.
Lies? You were the one living a lie, Revan. The Jedi Council made you into something you are not. They programmed you to be their slave. You used to be Revan, Master of the Sith. But no longer. You were simply a pawn of the Jedi Council in the Republic they serve. Like I was, until Malak freed me from their shackles. A pity the power you once had is so diluted in you. You could have been as strong as I am now. Stronger even, but that will never happen now. With the power of the Starforge, Malak will destroy the Republic and conquer the galaxy. And I will be the apprentice at his side, after I prove my worth by killing you.
Oh no. Immune to Force Push. Force Push. Use my buff magic. See that? And when playing Star Wars forces you to use buff magic, then you think it's okay in fantasy games, but it's just like making a whole bunch of scrolls and potions and taking those before each fight. And if you were reading that as a story, would that sound cool? And I pulled out all my scrolls of increased strength. That was easy. Yeah, once you have all that buff magic on.
You were stronger than I would have thought possible after what the Jedi Council did to you. Seems that Malak was wrong. The power of the dark side is not lost to you after all, Revan.
Don't call me that. I'm not Revan anymore. I'm Max now.
You can deny what you are, Revan, but you're only fooling yourself. I know the truth. I've seen the shadows inside your mind, remember? I was there when you nearly died in the trap set by the Jedi Council. I used the Force to preserve your life, Revan. We are forever linked by my actions on that bridge.
That is how I know you will come back to the light.
These aren't your true feelings, Revan. You're speaking as a tool of the Jedi Council, as I once did. But now I see how the Jedi used us both. The Council tried to exploit the bond between us. They hoped I would draw out your memories to lead them to the Starforge. We were slaves to their will, all who followed the Jedi Code. But in our shared visions of the star maps, I also felt the so-called taint within you. I resisted it at first. But now I embrace the power of the dark side. Your dark side.
What are you saying, Bastila?
You deserve to be the true master of the Sith, not Malak. I see this now. Together we can destroy your old apprentice. Join with me and reclaim your lost identity.
I'm not Revan anymore. I don't even remember those days.
Your mind was too badly damaged to ever fully restore your memories, Revan. But your power, your strength of will, the essence of who and what you are, these things still remain. Once, long ago, you defied the Jedi Council, freeing yourself from their control. You claimed your rightful title of Dark Lord of the Sith. Together we can defeat Malak and take back what is yours.
Turn away from this path, Bastila. The dark side only leads to destruction.
Bastila, it is not too late for you to be saved. The teachings of the Jedi can lead you from the dark side, back into the light, and the true understanding of the Force.
You are beneath my contempt, Juhani. When you felt the power of the dark side, you fled to a cave like some cowering animal. You know nothing of the Force or its true potential. But you, Revan, the power of the dark side is yours to command. You can use it to destroy Malak. With my help, you could rule over the entire galaxy.
Not a lot of good dialogue options. The Dark Lord Revan is dead. I am a servant of the light now.
You were a pathetic fool, Revan. Together we could have defeated Malik and ruled over an empire. But now, I will be at Lord Malik's
See, I mean, I
side
didn't really
instead.
mean
You
that.
will be
I was
crushed with
barely
the
even
Republic and
putting
all
on
the
my
fools who
Jedi
bow down to the
robes.
Jedi Council.
I was
No one
trying
can
to wear
stand against the
combat
power of the
armor.
Starforge and the Sith fleet.
And my Jedi powers work a lot better in the robes. I was thinking I didn't use any of the Sith powers, and it's kinda iffy, but I might do another playthrough Dark Side and just do it a speed run where you don't listen to any of the dialogue, and yeah, then I'll just record that and do the Dark Side choices on that one. Well, that's not really role playing, is it? Now you only get one playthrough. And then you could also play it again female. No, it's not that good of a game. You don't play the game 3 times. Yeah, that encounter would have been a little bit different if you were a female character. Now we just need to get back to the ship. And we're starting our Knights of the Old Republic 2 playthrough on computer. But it's like, doesn't it seem like it's a little too late for that? But it'll go at least twice as fast because we can stream the thing live and we don't have to watch it a second time. Because watching it a second time has been pretty bad. Though I guess that's what it's like if someone tries to play this game in front of you. Which is something we used to do to each other.
You're back. Where's Bastila? Is she alive? What happened inside that temple?
And if you liked this game, you can also check out Jade Empire, where it's sort of like exactly the same game, only it's a kung fu game. And the combat is more real-time instead of turn-based.
Bastila? No. No, how could that happen?
But then you probably won't like it, actually. Maybe if it was less than $15. I'll put it on the wish list. Yeah, right.
Starforge and the Temple have twisted the Force into an instrument of evil, just as Malik has twisted Bastila into a servant of the Sith.
She can still be saved, can't she?
Malik has a strong hold on Bastila now. It will be difficult for her to break free of his influence, especially considering her long association with you. Remember the bond that was forged.
And I think, or I used to think, that Jedis were just supposed to save everyone. But you're the only one that thinks that, sort of. Every other person would disagree. It took the whole Jedi... Wait.
But I sense Bastila still has a role to play in the events to come. I have no doubt she will be waiting for us on the Starforge.
No doubt. But let's go then before she has time to organize a bigger welcoming committee.
Yeah, this game is actually pretty messed up and twisted. But then you don't actually believe that video games are conditioning children's behaviors, do you? or everyone else that played the game, you know, they were fine, right? So then I guess this game is just an excuse. Or, I mean, then again, I guess it did mess them all up, in a way. It just was because they all happened to also play the game, I guess. That's where things went wrong. Some people were even trying to get you to stop. No, don't do that.
Got something on you? I suppose. Well, not to say that you...
How can you possibly... The one. The Jedi who I knew when I heard that the man who saved me could... It is good to know.
I was just seeing if these things knew what I was supposed to do next.
Thank you for placing me. I will never...
Yeah, what do you want? Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. A real warrior knows there anything else you... Your choice.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Hey there, what can I do? Okay, have it.
Just need to find the engine room. It's the same spaceship in the second one too, right? That's probably what's so confusing, is then you confuse the second game in your memory. Yeah, it seemed like we spent more time on the ship. I was noticing that when I was starting the second game, that I was like, oh, this is why you think the game is good. Because there's two games. It's a series. Alright, should be finishing up soon. Engine room. Down here at the bottom. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Hyperdrive. Starforge.
The Republic fleet must have gotten the message I sent as we were crashing into that planet. I'm picking up a transmission from them now.
This is Admiral Thorn Dodonna to the Ebon Hawk. Do you read it?
Admiral Dodonna, this is Cartha Nassi. We're receiving your transmission.
Karth, I'm glad to see you're still alive. We've begun our assault on the Star Forge, but we're taking heavy losses. How did the Sith ever manage to build something of this scope?
The Star Forge wasn't constructed by the Sith, Admiral. We don't have time for me to fully explain it, but that space station is far older than you can imagine.
Maybe we should pull the fleet back and retreat. I don't know if we have the firepower to go up against this alien technology.
You Can't do that, Admiral. The Star Forge is a factory of immense power. It's been churning out the capital ships, snub fighters, and assault droids that have powered the Sith war effort. You have to destroy the Star Forge now, or you'll be fighting an unending wave of reinforcements.
Then I guess we have no choice. But it isn't going to be easy. I can't even get our capital ships into position to start bombarding the Star Forge. The Sith fleet is too well organized. It's like they can guess our every move and counter our every strategy.
It's because of Bastila, Admiral. She turned to the dark side and became Malak's apprentice. We suspect she's somewhere on that space station right now, using her battle meditation against you and your fleet.
This is Master Valdor. A number of Jedi Knights have joined our fleet under his command.
If Bastila is using her power to augment the Sith, then Malak's fleet is invincible. Our only hope is to somehow stop Bastila from using her battle meditation.
How can we do that if she's on the space station?
I will send a squadron of Jedi Knights to the Star Forge to find Bastila. Their small ships will be able to fly through the Sith blockade and dock on the space station. If they can find Bastila, they may be able to distract her attention from the battle overhead. That should allow you to move your capital ships into position for a final assault on the Star Forge itself.
I hate to ask this after all you've done, Garth, but the Jedi may need all the help they can get.
Don't worry, Admiral. The Ebon Hawk and her crew are gonna see this through to the end.
And may the Force be with you.
There's the Star Forge. I thought the Star Forge looked really cool, but then you could also say it's just, you know, exactly like the Death Star. I see what both of you mean. No, you don't. You don't just fly into the hangar. Alright, we'll just save here, right? Okay.